That does not make sense.
Hey. How are we?
This is what you gotta put up with the tourists. Oh, there's fucking Luke the Judge there. Bam, bam, I see you, lad. Hope you're well.
Yeah.
So,
And then
Tina just Luke the Judge there, bam bam. You can save that for live pro Luke the Judge in 2 weeks. He's saying he's selling his birds, he's off Love Island. Look. He's telling them he's off Love Island. I don't know why he's doing that. He'll literally go over and speak to anyone. He's speaking to a dwarf before. Going, mad. How did you get so small? I'm like, lad, what are you doing? Is yes, Luke the Judge, bam bam. So he'll literally speak to anyone. He'll look, he'll just ramble and just chat. Look, he'll just ramble and just chat to anyone. That's exactly what he does. He just rambles and just chats to anyone, but that's what he...
Go on.
He's fucked, you know. So I'm the complete opposite, so I won't... Nah, don't look, he's saying, do you know him? No, I'm the opposite. I won't just go up and talk to people. I'm the complete opposite to Liam. Like, he goes up and just speaks to random people, whereas me, if I'm out, I'll only speak to the people I'm with. The only time I'll ever speak to anyone else is if they come up to me. I never just randomly just talk to someone. Yeah, I literally can't do that, but that's what he does. Off to Bella Medina in 11 days. What's it like? That sounds, you know. Bella Medina's nice. You got the oh, she's just fucking look. Second. Oh, they're saying something about social media. Oh, boy, look. A wool? You're from wool? I'm from Liverpool. What do you mean, no, I'm not? Where are you from? Yeah, well, then you're a wool then, aren't you? Don't call me a wool, you fat mess. You fat mess. So what, my bird's pregnant and know she is? Don't call me a wool, you fat... Yeah, you heard, you fat mess. Don't call me a wool. And don't bring my bird into you fat, ugly stink. You fat mess. You dirty fat. I can get you kicked straight out of Marbella, you little stink. Little stink. You're calling a wool and it's mentioning my bird. I had a feeling, go and get a bottle of water and throw it all over her, lad.
What happened?
Well, she turned around and called me a wool. So it's always off social media, he's a wool. And then she turned around and said, this mess here in the white top. And then she turned around and mentioned me beard. And I don't want an apology off the fat stink, lad. I don't feel like getting her kicked. Find out what hotel she's in, we'll get her kicked out of Marbella.
I can get her kicked out of Marbella for a start.
Wait there, where's something to throw all over that taxi? What are you getting there?
No.
Let me just find a milkshake or something. Yeah, throw that up, come on, yeah. Bounce that off them. Come on, let me just video. Lad, what are you doing, lad? You've just missed.
I'll pay you now.
You've just missed. Go on, then watch out for Ghost, though. Watch out for Ghost. Watch out for Ghost, lad. Watch out. There she is, it's here, lad. That's who it was.
She said she's sorry.
It doesn't matter. See you later, you fat mess. How much was that? I paid for it. People saying it's a female. She just called me a wool and then said something about my girlfriend. So that was the response she got. And I'll literally find out what hotel she's in and get her kicked out of Marbella. That's what we'll do. She had no reason to say that, but she went, he's a wool, which is obviously an offence. And then she said something about my girlfriend who's pregnant. So she got the response she did, and that's it.
Have you paid for that?
What, a second, yeah, I paid for that, yeah. We should come on holiday.
Oh, yeah.
We should have got it. In fact, I have to go back on my live and find out, see what she looks like, and then just give it to the clubs to make sure she can't get into any of the bars tonight. Yes, that's what we'll do. Yeah, no, wool to a scouser is an insult. To call a scouser a wool is an insult. If that was a lad, it would have went off then. It would have literally went off. And because especially when she mentioned my girlfriend, I started. Do you know what I mean? So, the fact she mentioned my girlfriend about her being pregnant, but on the same lines of being a dickhead by calling me a wool. Yeah. I'd have done it up me, look, I wasn't there. Lad's just a cheeky bastard. I don't know why she was being a dickhead like that. I don't know it for it to be a bit like that. But it's just like...
She wasn't a Scouser, by the way.
She wasn't, no. And
She's Scottish.
But then she turned around and said Sam Walker's a wool. But which is like a complete insult. And it's like, do you really think I'm just going to stand there? And especially when she mentioned about my bird being pregnant with twins.
And I've just milkshaked the both of you, Holly.
Good lad.
I milkshake that batty.
But no, some people say, oh, that's out of order, but it's not, because she started that situation. She started that. There's no reason for her to start that. As I said, if that was a lad, then he would have got his head punched in. But at least that was the minimum response. No doubt you're going to have Kevin's and Karen saying, oh my God, that was so bad, but it wasn't. It was the minimum response. I love Tintin. Someone said his name is Tinhead.
Say that.
I don't get what's that? Oh, I don't get why she was so nasty like that though. Why was she nasty like that? What happened? What happened?
Said Sam Walker's a wool.
I don't get why she'd be so nasty like that. But no, it's just a classic example.
She messaged you, yeah? She messaged you, you paid her, yeah? You read it. Yeah, I never replied. Hey, Sam Walker's a wool.
But you know what I think the situation is? It's when you see me on TikTok and like I laugh and do all my stuff on TikTok, and then when real life comes, they must just think I'm some sort of dickhead. But that's not the case. I respond.
Everybody,
That's not the case.
Sam Walker's a wool.
Exactly. I'll respond completely differently. I'm going to respond straight away. And as I said, she got the minimal amount then. She soon got a shock when she realised how I was going to act. Because I don't think she even thought I was going to even respond to it, because she's just seen the Sam Walker off TikTok. Not realising that there's a lot more to me than what you see on TikTok. And as I said, if you're going to mock my kids who are not even born yet, that was the minimal amount she got. A bit of abuse and ball through her by my mate. We've responded. So I hope she is scared, because she needs to be, because I'll make sure she's kicked out of every single club in Marbella. Here's a nice dog there.
His arse fell out right now. His arse fell out.
Sorry, but some women think they can get away with that, and it's not. No, they do. Some women do think they can get away with that, and they can't. That's the problem. You can't turn around and say Sam Walker's a wool right to my face. That would have warranted a little bit of abuse back, as is what I've done. But the moment she mentioned me kids was the moment I said to Tinhead, throw a milkshake at it all over her, lad. Which is completely justified for her mentioning my kids. Who was it? Just some random birds who come along. Yes, bro.